All right, guys, so for you guys that have following the community page, you've seen that I got the dyno. It is over there, but we got some stuff to move out of the way. Again, shop is too small. Probably gonna have to remedy that in the next couple of years for sure, because I don't have enough room. But so I figured I might as well bring you guys along for moving some stuff around, set a few things up. I've run a dyno like years ago, but it was already set up. Basically, I just had to like put the information in and press buttons, right? Pretty simple. So this is all new to me, as well as probably new to you guys. I'll probably do a little bit of an instructional video maybe for guys that have bought one of these. DynocomNET does have some videos, but they're like old. Some of the videos are super old. So I might do a couple like actual like stuff that I learned that wasn't in the videos, maybe to help somebody out if they're having a problem, and I can work through it, you know, kind of idea. Maybe save somebody on the weekend, because this is 90% of the time when I'm gonna be monkeying with this stuff is on the weekend and they're not open. So we'll go from there. Anyways, so we gotta move all of this stuff somewhere. And there is, some of it does have homes, and we're just gonna move some of it kind of over in this area. And we got to take the shorty off the hoist so that we can get my the white three-quarter ton in here, which I think I might have to rename. So it's going to get rebodied, so it might not be white anymore. I always just call it the 95, but let me know down in the description what you think I should call it. So for you guys that follow my white 95 extended cab long box, we'll see. All right, so I got some exhaust stuff hooked up. One of my, well, basically my brother, I call him, Bill, one of his buddies, Sully, came and gave me a hand, and we set up this exhaust pipe, goes out the roof. I still have to go back up on the roof and just put a cap on it. I haven't done that, but we did this last night. So basically, for super simple, it's not really complicated. It might look maybe complicated to some, but it is really not that complicated. Basically, we're gonna hook the flex pipe, which I have. I'll show you in a sec. It's over there. I just got a 25-foot chunk of exhaust flex pipe. Wasn't terribly expensive. So for some of the trucks, anyway, anything that has a 4-inch exhaust, we're literally gonna band clamp it on here. The exhaust is gonna come around somewhere in this area, hook up to the truck, and it'll be band clamped right on there. So we'll try to keep as much exhaust out of the shop as we can. And then I also do have the air makeup unit and stuff, so we don't have to worry about dying. Basically what I did on this is I set it up as a, I don't know if you're gonna, I call it a Venturi setup, but it's a forced air setup. So if we turn on, hold on a second, I gotta get a rag. One day I'm gonna have to get a camera person, because running this camera and doing stuff is not that much fun. But we ain't there yet. So basically inside here, for simplicity's sake, this is just a 90 that goes up inside here, 4-inch piece of pipe. Don't mind, I am not a tin basher. I could have done a nicer job, but I wasn't even sure if this was gonna work. So we might redo it later. Because I actually have, what did I do with that? I got a way bigger one. Actually, I got 2 way bigger ones of these. Basically the same idea as that, just way bigger. So if this works really well, the next one we do, I might upsize the whole shoot and match and do something different. Well, upsize it and basically make it so it flows more. Just big horsepower stuff, this isn't gonna be big enough, I don't think. So basically, we turn this on. Probably gonna be noisy for you guys. All it does is puts a vacuum on this. You can see it pulling the vacuum. So that'll help. You know, I don't know how much actual flow is there, but it just definitely will help us out a bit with, you know, trying to get the exhaust actually sucked out, and not put a parasitic, or not have I want to say a foul effect. Not have an effect on the exhaust anyway. Not a restriction, that's the word I'm looking for, a restriction on the exhaust. So, and that's what I was trying to avoid, was the restriction on the exhaust. Something I do have to do, which I'm gonna run to Skyjack because I have to put some more lights and stuff up here, is I do have to seal all of these joints. We sealed some of them, but I'm not so much, I fell off a ladder one time. After that, I don't really like ladders. So I don't really want to go up there and do that. It's not for me. So I'm gonna get a Skyjack because, like I said, I got a bunch of lights. As you can see, that light, it's not working. and I want to put some more lights across. I gotta put more lighting because we ain't got enough light, especially for videoing. The light is definitely not enough for videoing. So we are going to, done rambling here, I'm gonna set you guys up over there. Oh, I wanted to show you the exhaust pipe. I'm gonna set you guys up over here, and you can time lapse and watch me move junk. Won't be a very long time lapse. So that's the 25-foot chunk of exhaust flex pipe, and we'll get that rigged up so we can put it on the truck. I'll probably have a couple of these maybe, and then there's the extra pipe. I bought extra to do another one, but I'm thinking I might upsize the next one maybe. I don't know, we'll see. We'll see. All right, guys, we're gonna put some hubs on. I gotta jack it up, take the wheels off first, but we're gonna roll it back a little bit. I'm gonna pull wheels and stuff off, or basically all the wheel nuts and stuff. And we'll pull it back a little bit. Probably gonna have to move some stuff around in here because the way that it's all situated isn't gonna work, I don't think, that great. I think I might have to take this set up, cut it down, and move it up, or re-index that around or something. I gotta get the exhaust somewhere. I don't know. We gotta change a few things around, but that's okay. We'll work with that. We'll work with what we got here. Doing a little unboxing. Something I didn't realize isn't a big deal. The 8-volt stuff, which is this one, they're made out of steel. They're way heavier. But we gotta change this hub piece. This piece is the piece that actually bolts onto the hub. I didn't realize we had to change that, but that's okay. Could have done it the other day if I would have known. That's okay. I said I didn't know. Oh, banner. Oh, white t-shirts. That's a bad deal around here. Bolts. All right, so I guess we got to swap these plates around, which isn't a huge deal. These things are pretty nice. But they're, man, they definitely don't want them to break. I don't know what they're made out of, but they're heavy. So I guess better heavy than not heavy enough. Ooh, arms. All right, guys, we got the hubs all done up. I'll show you that here in a second. But we're gonna go into, I think electronics are in here. At least I hope electronics are in here, because otherwise I don't have any electronics, which would suck. I'm gonna go with it probably in this box. So, I'm gonna have to clean the back of the truck. Important. Before attempting, ensure your device driver is properly installed. That is something that we're gonna have to do. This is all the humidity, all the, it has like a weather station thing and all kind of fancy stuff. Oh. Can't lose that. That is the brain. Without that, dyno is useless until you get a new one. So we don't want to lose that. Ooh, cords. actually hook an air fuel monitor up to this, but I don't know. I'll have to talk to them because being I'm primarily going to be running diesels. I believe that you have to use a different sensor on fuel. So I'll have to look into that a little bit. You need a box to put this stuff in. This is going to be the fun part for me. Not a computer guy. All right, guys, so I got her all set up, except for I need a download. I didn't realize I had to ask for it, but it's a safety thing. I understand where they're coming from. But I'm waiting for an email back from Dynocom with the information for the download, which is basically like it's some sort of encrypted file of some sort for the information, which is fine. It is what it is. I'm out of time for today anyway, so I got quite a bit of stuff done. Well, my eyes it did anyway. So we got the truck all on the dyno. Everything's hooked up. All the electronics are hooked up. As soon as I have the program on, we can start learning how to run this thing. So this is the fan we're going to use for cooling. I just bought it from Princess Auto. It's just a 48-inch drum fan, which Princess Auto, for you guys, American guys, is basically a Harbor Freight in Canada kind of idea. So hopefully that will work for that. I'm wondering maybe, I'm not just 100% sure, but I might have to build make it so that it's higher up off the ground for the pickups, because it would be nice if this, like the center line of the actual hub, was up higher, was like up about here. So it needs to come up about 8-10 inches. But anyways, so I got the exhaust. I can't remember if I showed you guys earlier in the video. I just finished that, not on film. I cut a piece of exhaust pipe. I cut a piece of flex pipe, which is what I'm going to try to hook to all the trucks. We are going to put another unit up for doing the exhaust side of things, so that if I have a truck with stacks or whatever, I'm not exactly sure how we're going to rig it all up just yet, but I'm working on that in my head still. So basically what we have is just a pipe hooked to the truck. It runs along and goes into here. This is 8-inch spiral pipe, nothing special about it. And then we have this fan, which acts as a venturi. There's just an, I think I did talk about this. Puts a vacuum on it, seems to work. I just had the truck running. The only thing I do need to do is I need to get a clamp for this, because it does leak a little bit of exhaust right there. Not the end of the world, I can get a clamp for that. I still need to put a clamp on that. I forgot about that. There again, not the end of the world. That's the exhaust. So that is her. I think I'm gonna do some setup videos and stuff, a separate setup video other than this, because I think that it would be beneficial for maybe guys to understand how long it takes to set one up and why it's, like, I'm honestly not really going to be dynoing a bunch of people's vehicles. That's not the reason that I bought the dyno. I probably will do some dyno tuning on 12 valves and stuff like that. And then obviously I'm going to do it for videos and that nature for the channel. But I didn't buy it per se to do other people's stuff a bunch. It was more for the channel, and well, I wanted a dyno. But just to understand, if you're going the difference between a roller dyno and a hub dyno, why the hub dyno usually is going to cost more, because it takes longer. But anyways, I'm going to close this video out. Hopefully you guys got some value out of it. I appreciate you watching. Like, subscribe, hit me in the comments, and remember, it's not rocket science. But if you're going to be dumb, you better be tough.